Hi everyone, welcome to this intro video on why Python for artificial intelligence and why Python is used in data science projects or machine learning projects or deep learning or even the modern day generative AI projects. In this video, I'll be listing some of the reasons why Python is popular for data science and AI, and also I'm going to provide a GitHub link to some of the elementary Python code samples that I have developed over the years so that you can get started with the basics of Python as a language and also get familiar with some of the essential libraries within Python like NumPy and Pandas and some of the visualization tools. So I just thought it important to understand how AI started so that we have a better understanding of how Python actually came up as a main language or very popular language. So the artificial intelligence, the idea actually started in 17th century where the philosophers like Aristotle thought about or ideated about intelligent machines. 19th century, um, famous inventors like Pascal, created automata. I think some of you may have heard about automata, and the idea was to create machines which can mimic human or animal, behavior or movement. So that was 19th century. 20th century, that's the beginning here. Alan Turing, famous mathematicians in 1940s or towards 1950s proposed the idea of universal machine which can actually behave like a human or any other machine, and that's the beginning of artificial intelligence. So most of the work that happened in these times, it was mostly idea and some postulates or some of the basic concepts, that the or directional concepts, you can say. Next 3 decades were important, and let's see what happened in 1956, the first conference on AI that happened, and that is also understood as beginning of AI. So the team was formed and the charter was created in 1956. And then in 1950s and 60s, all of these decades, the potential of computers were demonstrated how they can perform the task traditionally that were done or that are done by humans. 1970 in the 80s is also called AI winter period, where nothing much really happened. The reason is the expectations actually were much more than what the technology then could deliver. So the funding to AI actually reduced. 1980s was a turnaround time, and that's where the rule-based machines were invented for various tasks. And some of the popular languages that time were Lisp, Prolog, Clips, or Smalltalk. Smalltalk is like a first object-oriented programming. Ada and C and Fortran. I think most of us are familiar with C and Fortran. So these were the powerful languages in 1980s. Now, the current state in terms of AI, it started with the machine learning and neural nets, and the popular languages were C and C++ mostly, and MATLABs. So when I say 1900s, is essentially around 1960s and 1970s. Python was not there in 1950s or 60s or 70s towards, you can say 1990s, so the Python started to gain popularity. But before that, C++ were very popular. 2010 and present day, you see Python as a dominant and very popular language, along with the other languages for AI projects. Um, Now in 2024, Python is emerged as a very, very strong language with a lot of reasons that I'm going to walk you through in the subsequent slides. Why Python is popular in AI? We have extensive libraries and frameworks. Some of those are TensorFlow, PyTorch, Scikit-learn, Keras, all very popular in the area of AI. Community support, you have very good community support and also the documentation. Python is very readable language, very easy to understand, even for beginners. It has good integration capabilities, so it can integrate with various other technologies. And AI being multidisciplinary, and so it's like lots of tools, lots of different tools are used, and the Python plays a very good, significant role in integrating these components. It's open source and free. That's another reason why it is popular. It's a large ecosystem of not just AI and ML, but it goes beyond AI and ML as well. And some of the other reason, easy to learn, and also it is scalable. So I hope I provided you with reasons why Python is popular. The component stack that we use for traditional machine learning in Python. So, for example, here we start with the Python core, like language and data structures and plotting. NumPy and SciPy, these are very, very important components that we use in AI. Pandas is data handling component, again, a very significant one. Scikit-learn is a popular machine learning library within the Python ecosystem. Plus, there are many other third-party packages that we use depending on the tasks that we have at hand. So the I'll provide a GitHub link in the so this is my GitHub link here where you find the elementary samples on Python code and NumPy and SciPy and some of the visualization code samples as well. The description will also have the link. So that's it. Thank you and happy learning. We'll see you in the next video.